Chapter 2, How Stress Turns to Illness. Now you know how the fight or flight response works and that it is a great system if used as designed, a limited response to a limited threat. We wouldn't want to be without it in an earthquake. Think about our modern day stressors though for a moment. For most of us, they aren't physical and they aren't so short term either. Ask yourself what they are and where they occur. For myself and the many people I work with, they're related to demands at work, deadlines, economic challenges, family issues, health challenges in ourselves or a loved one. A sudden change, even a good one like a promotion, can be stressful. Now, as to where they occur, we're at our desks reading an email, we're in traffic, on the phone, waiting in a doctor's office, or even watching the news in the peace of our own living room. Let's say we get an abrupt, demanding email from our supervisor or even our spouse. The brain registers this as a threat and sends those same messages to the adrenal glands, and the body prepares for battle or flight. And then the digestive tract and immune system shut down. So here you are reading the newspaper, eating those great berries with all their antioxidants, and you've just read the latest unemployment rate. Yikes! We feel the threat and the GI tract shuts down. Now, how are we going to digest those berries? Did we even taste them? With our current stressors, since they aren't physical, we don't run or fight, and also we don't use up all those hormones. And for some of us, the stressors don't have an end in sight. So the stress hormones are staying elevated. Hence, the blood pressure stays elevated. The heart rate is rapid and may become irregular. The respiratory rate stays up. And then the other systems, like the immune system, stay down. Have you ever noticed that you come down with a cold after you've just met that big deadline, you've finished the big project, or you've come home from the family reunion? Or after prolonged stress, you just lose your sex drive. I've always thought the adrenal glands should come with a label like our cold medicine or sleeping tablets and should say for short-term use only. Also, the longer the brain is bathed in stressed hormones, the harder it is to use the frontal part of the brain where we make thoughtful, clear decisions. And oftentimes we become depressed. Our sleep becomes affected. You can see how chronic stress, which so many of us have, can lead to illness. And for some of us, what compounds this is what we do when we feel those stress hormones racing around our bodies. What do we do? What do we reach for? Well, here's what I hear in my classes, and I do it too. We reach for food or alcohol, cigarettes, prescription tranquilizers. We watch a lot of television. We spend a lot of time on the internet surfing. And some of us cope by actually getting busier. We have that feeling that if we just got more done and get everything under control, then we'll relax. The only thing is, I've discovered that day never came. So I had to learn to go ahead and relax now. Now, if I were to monitor your blood pressure and heart rate while you were watching television, chances are you would not be in what we call a physiologic state of relaxation. So just note the difference between being entertained or distracted, or at times even numb, and being truly present and relaxed. The fact is, many of our coping techniques are actually compromising our health further and getting us deeper into the stress cycle. Now, I know you all have great, healthy ways of coping with your stress too. So take a moment and list for yourself what they are. Taking a walk, playing with your dog, and then see if perhaps there are ways you could use them more. Now stick with me as we move into mindfulness as a tool for health.